say, yes, of course. So we get to know each other, we talk for a few minutes, and at the end of the conversation they say, are you sober and can you drive? Yeah? Well, we want to keep drinking tonight, and at his house, he lives in the next town over, but we're all drunk, none of us can drive. Are you able to drive us to the next town? And I'm like, you know what, you're going to give me a ride tomorrow. I'm going to go hitchhiking for the first time ever. This is probably a good way for me to pay you back as well as to get to know you, so I know that you're not going to murder me or something. So I say, yeah, of course. But then I realize most of the cars are manual, and I do not know how to drive a manual. And I bring this up to the group, and there are now 4 drunk Icelanders scratching their head, figuring out what are we going to do. I say, you know what, don't worry about it. Just teach me. And we pile in this guy's Jetta, and they start teaching me stick. And we work out a system that I work the pedals, and he works the stick. And we drive to the next town over, and it is on the water, and the sun does not set in the summer, so it's just this beautiful landscape, and an Arctic fox runs across the street as I'm driving. Meanwhile, they were all saying things in Icelandic, Snapchatting me, and I am laughing, just praying that we do not die on this cliffside. And sure enough, we make it to this house. I drop them off, they invite me in, and we have this nice fireside chat, and they keep drinking, and they tell me about their country, they tell me about themselves, and I show them some magic, and at about 3 in the morning, we drive back to the hostel, and they pick me up the next day. And they're driving, they're taking me the scenic route, and they say, hey, we're dropping you off at this event, but we have to go to a First Communion, and we have to pick up our kids. They're in the neighborhood before we drop you off, so we're going to pick them up. So sure enough, I end up in the back of their car with their 5 and their 7-year-old strapped in a car seat, and the mother is explaining Tovra Mador, which translates to magic man, and this nice family drops me off at my event, and I go along my way. So far, I've asked to be in this festival, I've asked to perform at this hostel, and I've asked these nice Icelanders to give me a ride. And every point of the way, all of these people, they say yes. But that's not the biggest thing that I asked for on this trip. You see, I need to go back a few days. Before I even left, I'm in my hometown of London, Ontario, and I'm having dinner with my family, and I'm about to leave to Iceland in 2 days. And my father, over dinner, says, you know, the First Lady of Iceland, she's born in Ottawa. You should invite her to your show. And I immediately dismiss my father. Yeah, right, whatever, just pass this out. And we keep going about our day. And the next day I go to Toronto, I'm packing my things, and I say, you know, what if I do invite the First Lady? What do I have to do to make that happen? So I begin Googling, and I find a website. It's a website for the President and the First Lady, and there's an email. So I send them one. It says, hey, my name's Keith, I'm a Canadian performer. I'm going to be in town for the Reykjavik Fringe Festival. I'm doing 8 shows, and I would like to cordially invite the President and the First Lady. I think nothing of this. I think that this is a shot in the dark, just another drop in the bucket. But the following day, I get a response. It's from the personal assistant asking, is this show family friendly? And I say, of course. It is now. I send this email, absolutely, and I get one more email back. The First Lady would like to accept on opening night, Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Now, I get this news while I'm in Iceland, and I've already lost my bags, and a nice Icelandic magician has picked me up and has driven me around and is helping me out. And I get this email in front of him, and I'm over the moon, and I'm freaking out, and he goes, what's so exciting? And I tell him, the First Lady just agreed to come to my opening night. And he goes, yeah, I see her at the pool, the grocery store, the gym. You see, Iceland, the entire country, is 350,000 people. That's the same population as my hometown. Everybody there knows each other. So for them, it is not a big deal. Meanwhile, I'm posting all of my email threads on my social media, and people back home are freaking out. So sure enough, Wednesday rolls around. It is opening night. I've set up my show. The audience is coming in. I go backstage, and it is about 5 minutes to showtime, and I peek out, and people are there, but there's still no First Lady. And I take out my phone, and I post a video to Instagram saying, hey, it's opening night. I'm about to do the first show. The First Lady said she'd be here. Fingers crossed, I'll update you afterwards. And I hit send. And that's immediately when my stage manager walks in and goes, she's here. She's here. And we freak out, and that's immediately when they call my name and I have to walk out, and sure enough, in the front row is the First Lady of Iceland and her 5 and her 7-year-old son and daughter. And we have a very great time. And the First Lady, she only had time to go see one show at the Reykjavik Fringe, and it was the magic show. And it's all because I had the courage to send an email. It was all because I had the courage to ask somebody, hey, do you want to do this thing with me? The one thing that really stands out to me is you need to be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. So the next time there is something in your life that you do want, don't be afraid. Don't keep it a secret. Share it with somebody, because more often than not, that dream will become a reality. And during the show, I actually had her son come up and do a magic trick. Would you like to see that magic trick? Yeah? I think need someone to help me. And you know what? There's someone right here in a nice, beautiful floral top. What's your name? Martha. Martha, can you come up here as everyone welcomes you? Let's hear it for Martha. Join me right over here. Excellent. Right this way. Excellent. I'm going to have you stand right here. Just watch the cables, Martha. Excellent. And Martha, I want you to wave to everybody. They're all going to wave back. Pretty cool, huh? Now, Martha, I have a deck of playing cards here, and I'm just going to flip through them in a moment, and I just need you to say stop for me, okay? Whenever you want.
Stop.
Go ahead and take that card. Now, Martha, it doesn't matter if I see it, because I'm actually going to ask you for your autograph. So I want you to take this marker, and nice and big, I want you to sign your name across the identity of your playing card. Yeah. And if you want, you can put like a little smiley face, you can do a little doodle, you can do whatever you want. It's your life. Excellent. And I'll take the marker back, and I want you to show that card around to everybody. Go, ooh. That marker just disappeared. Thank you. So this is your 9 of hearts, Martha. And look, we're going to take that card, we're going to slide it right there into the middle. Just like that, and watch. We're going to make your card, sign in the center, vanish. It looks just like this. God. Thank you. Impressive. I know. But look, if a card vanishes, it needs to reappear somewhere. And look, very fairly, inside my pocket, I have the playing card, Martha. And believe it or not, it's your playing card. Thank you. Impressive. Okay, you're a little skeptical, so is her son. That's why I actually had him look at the signature. Is that your signature?
Yep.
Is that your 9 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen? The 9 of hearts. Thank you. See, the reason I have you sign the playing card is so that people don't think I just have like a pocket full of 9 of hearts or something. So look, we're going to take that card one more time, we're going to push it in, and we're going to make it vanish. Gone. And if you look, Martha, you won't see any 9 of hearts. It's completely vanished from the deck one more time, and it reappears back inside the pocket. One playing card. Yeah, that guy's mind. It doesn't even need to be the card. He was impressed. But Martha, is that your signature? Ladies and gentlemen, the 9 of hearts. Well, look, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to slide that card in and watch. Just like that vanishes and your card reappears back inside my... Okay, a card appears inside my pocket. That's actually the 2 of clubs. We'll try one more time. One more card inside the pocket. That's a jack of diamonds. Here, we'll try it again. If we give it a snap, there should be... Nope, 7 of diamonds. How about... Is it that one? No. Martha, is it any of these? Any of these? No? How about any of these cards? Any of those? No, you don't see your card in there? No signature? How about any of these, Martha? Any of those? Do you see it? No, no, no. There's a 9 of diamonds, but no 9 of hearts. How about any of these? Seriously? None of those? None of those? None? None? You know what? I think those are actually all of the wrong ones. Because you'll notice I only have one playing card left. That guy. not just any card. Is that your signature? Ladies and gentlemen, the 9 of hearts. Martha, that is for you. So just a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Let's keep it going for Martha. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith Brown. If you really want something out of life, you gotta ask for it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers.